Good morning, everyone. Lisquiz.com, Madras Library Association joined together to conduct webinars series on different topics for past 5 days. Today is the sixth day. Today is the important topic, which is creating a website using Drupal, also using a Bitnami stack. Because we are librarians, have little bit knowledge for installing Linux, Apache, MySQL, and over that, above, we need to install Joomla, Drupal, or different kind of content management software. To make our job easier, Bitnami created a single-click stacks. Only you can download. You need to download single file to install Drupal, WordPress, Joomla. There are various kind of content management software and all kind of software stacks are available in Bitnami website. Today, Mr. Vinod Kumar Dasari going to demonstrate how to install Drupal using Bitnami stacks. For that, we already created or recorded the video of installation, because in live we can maybe technical problem will come. To tackle that problem, we already recorded the video. Now we are going to play that video. After completion of video, we'll have a discuss with Mr. Vinod Kumar Dasari. You can ask your questions through via live comment or comment section. So let's and about our today's resource person is more than 15 years experience in various corporate libraries. So now installation video going to start now.
Hello everyone, hope all of you doing very well, and I believe that you are make use of all the webinars we are conducting. And today, hello everyone, hope all of you doing very well, and I believe that you are make use of all the webinars we are conducting. And today's session is creating Drupal site using Bitnami. So you might hear about Drupal, you must try that installing Drupal also. But today we are going to install Drupal site using Bitnami. So practically we're going to do install it on our laptop or PCs. And before that, we'll go theoretical part, what it's exactly Drupal and what it's Bitnami, and what is the history of these both products. So after seeing these kind of information, then we'll go to practical. Okay. Okay. One sec. Yeah. What is content management? Drupal is a content management. Other than Drupal, we having so many content management, systems like Joomla, WordPress. Among this, WordPress and it's having major part of the created sites in the world. But why we are choosing Drupal? By end of the session, you will understand what is the reason we chosen this kind of Drupal CMS for creating websites. See, CMS is nothing but it's a it's a software application that will allow you to create your website, to edit and produce your information or content in a digitally, or we can say it as a web page or blog post. So most of you might have your own vlog, right? Blogs. So to post your content about your institution programs and about your institutions, to share your information. So everybody start to having their own web page. So Drupal is very much user friendly, and it will help you to all you need as a basic details and how to manage it. Okay. So why Drupal? As I said, you know, for a simple program like or a simple website, all you need to have a home page and other contact us, and about our institution details and other staff detail. If you want to build up a simple site, then you can opt for any other like a Joomla or and WordPress or something like that. Okay, and if you think bit complex, also you can try with other products. What in case if you're having too much of pages and too much of sites and too much of information? So you can see here you're having home page and it content having 3 pages additionally, and with that you having 2 more pages which connected to this page, and along with that it's having another 2 pages, and like that the chain of pages it goes on. When you build up building a complex website, in where only the Drupal plays a major role, and it is easy to you maintain and edit content or upload it, or site maintenance very easy in the Drupal case. Okay, so let's see the Drupal history. Dyers, this is the guy who is the writer of the Drupal. Initially, he's made it as a messaging board only. Then it's become a open source in 2011, actually. And Drupal is, you might be wondering what could be the meaning of it. It's nothing but drop. So even their logo, you can find it how the logo looks like. It's a Dutch word. Drupal. It's mean that how it's spelled. Truppel. That is how it's, droplet or water droplet. That is how it's mean. And let's see the Bitnami. So you know about Drupal now. What's Bitnami? Bitnami is, it's a software stack or a package bundle which is help you to install any kind of web application or a virtual application. It can be in a software package or can be a solution product. So it help you to it is a user interface without doing too much of work in your installation stuff. So that is how they are built up. It's a library of installer and software packages for web applications. Not only web application and virtual appliances also. Okay. And the history of Bitnami goes like in the 2003, which were built up by Bitrock, which is the founders were Daniel and Erica. They are the both founders of Bitrock, and they were sponsored the project called Bitnami, and it's founded on 2003 in Spain actually. So in latest last year 2019, VMware they acquired the Bitnami, and it goes very well also, and it is licensed by Apache license 2.0. You might know about it. There are various Creative Commons and these kind of licenses are there. Among that, Apache licenses 2.0 is Bitnami comes under. So we are let's back to Drupal. We can see that Drupal is a open source. So that is how it's happening. It's free to download and install and create your website. This Drupal is falls under GNU General Public License. And if you take very complex sites and for some of the major sites which is complex stuff, they were built in the Drupal. In the overall, if you take in the latest report, which is we were taken that it is backend frame, 2.3 sites were worldwide were developed on using Drupal. If you take some personal blogs and if you take corporate, political, and government sites also, most of the government sites were developed using Drupal. You might wondering how it come and what are the government where sites were developed using Drupal. You can see in the forthcoming slides. Yeah. So who are they use Drupal? The first one is you can see all along the American White House. They are using Drupal to build their site and very much. And even the London government is using Drupal sites, CMS as to build up their sites. And even France government using Drupal as to build up their sites. Even if come to the media side, you can see BBC, and they're also using Drupal, and Oxford University. Then there are so many institutions where using Drupal as their site creation purpose. Even the NASA is using Drupal. So now you can understand how much it's user friendly in the case of security purpose or complexity. It will solve all your complex network sites. Maintenance and building your website in very what we say. If you think that your site going to be have too much of information, how to collate it, how to link one sites to one page to another page, these are very much easy to link to one page to another page, and it's very user friendly also. We're going to see it in a practically also. So before that, we need a few components to install Drupal. First one is OS. OS can be operating system, can be either you can use Windows, Linux, or Mac, anything can be. Okay. So first of all, we need any OS. Then we need a database. It can be anything, MariaDB or MySQL. It can be anything. So we need a database among that, and we need a PHP and web server. So this bundle has to be as one package. We need all these four stuff as a one package. We're going to use one package which will operate and which will assist us to do all the operation as a one package. That is Bitnami, and we have it some other sources also. So since we are using Bitnami as a how to install Drupal by today's session, I will take care of this one and will concentrate on this one. And on these four, we are going to install Drupal site. Along with, we need a PHP Myadmin. So it has to be, why we need PHP Myadmin is to control your database, in a browser. So if you want to create any database, or if you want to edit it under user privileges, for all those kind of stuff can be done in the browser way with PHP Myadmin, so that you can control database. That is how it's going to be done. So we having so many web services as I told earlier. One is WAMP. If you are using Windows, we need a WAMP. WAMP is nothing but it's a combination of Windows. Apache is a web server. MySQL uses database, PHP, scripting languages, and that is how it's a combination of WAMP. In case if you're using Macintosh, the OS will be Mac and Apache, MySQL, PHP, and this is another kind of web services stacks. And this one is LAMP. LAMP plays in the in case if you're using Linux as a OS, so there you have to use LAMP. So we having another one that is XAMPP. X is it's a meaning of cross platform. It can be anything. Okay, these X's indicate that cross platforms, and Apache, MySQL, and you might ask what is the difference between MySQL and MariaDB. See, MariaDB is it's free open source. MySQL's open sourced version is MariaDB. So initially they build up the MySQL, and MySQL is a proprietary software database, but when it comes to MariaDB, it's a full and full open source. Okay, that is where they, initially they had a complex with keeping it MySQL as a proprietary as well as open source. So that is how they created as another platform, MariaDB, for open source. So, and PHP Perl, with that WAMP covers along with MariaDB and cross-platform stuff and Perl also. But today we are going to use Bitnami to to make our installation very easy. Okay. So let's do, and practically. Hope you will do it. You also try. Yes. See, Drupal can be installed, directly using downloading from Drupal site www.drupal.org, and try Drupal download here. Using the zip format, you can directly download all the content for Drupal related terms. So you can install directly. So, but today we are using, you might wondering where to download this kind of stacks to to install other packages. As I said, XAMPP can be downloaded from www.apachefriends.org. So as I said, you can see what is the explanation here. So you can find it all the way. You can come across here. You can download this depending on your software and your OS. Sorry, depending on your PC OS, you can download it directly. One click will do. You can download automatically. Okay. And in case of if you want to using Linux, you want to use Linux-based stack, means you can go to directly Bitnami, in stack, you can search for LAMP, LAMP. You can download that one also. Okay. In case if you're using Macintosh, if you want to download Macintosh, friendly stack, you can download it from www.mamp.info. So it's very useful also. In case if you want to use WAMP server also, you can go download in a Bitnami, and as well as SourceForge.net also. You can download those kind of stacks. So now we are going to download Bitnami, to install our Drupal. Okay. So for that we have to go https://bitnami.com. Okay. So this is the site. So all you have to go application. So all the stacks will be here. So if you want to search the name of the application you want to install, you can search for it and you can get downloaded for it. I want to tell you one thing. It is not only for Drupal actually. In case if you want to install Joomla or WordPress, it makes your life too very easier. Your work to be very simple manner. So here you can see what are the you can download from here itself. In a single few clicks, you can install what are the application you want to install it. You can see WordPress, Joomla, Moodle, and Redmine and WAMP. You can see all those applications. There are so many. So today we are trying for install Drupal. So I'm going to concentrate on Drupal. So just click on Drupal. So it will give you so many options. So see, if you want to install it directly in the cloud, so you can use those options, or containers, or or else in your Google cloud. If you want to install and using those kind of stuff in a cloud manner, you can do that also using Kubernetes and Docker. We're going to install our Drupal in our local laptop or PC. So see, you can install your virtual machine also at Drupal. Or why we need we having these many combinations separated one. See, they are they created a Drupal package based on your requirement. If you want to install Drupal in your virtual machine, it will help you to reduce the package, and it will user friendly to the virtual machine. That is how it will help. And since we are using going to directly install in our personal laptop or PC, I'm going to try with this one, my computer. Win means Windows or Mac OS or Linux. I'm clicking on it. So see, if you scroll down, you can see what are the versions are. So Windows, here we want to click here. I'm going to use it. You can find the other versions also, the older one, Drupal 7.7. We are going to use the latest one, 8.8. Okay, click the download. It will ask you to sign up or something, or if you're interested, you can want to be updated when and there is an update. You can go with logging with your sign in Google account. If you don't want, you can scroll it all along the end of that pop-up. No thanks. You can click here. No thanks. Just take me to the download. Click it, and you can see it will ask you to save the file in case if you're using Firefox. I'm giving it. Okay, it's downloading. So normally it will take for some time. It's 420 GB. So we'll wait for until it get download. Okay. Yes. Now we got it. Bitnami file. It's fully downloaded. So we're going to install it in our PC. Okay. We're going to do by step. Just be with me. Click on the Bitnami application. It will take, I know, 2 to 3, 4 seconds. You have to wait. In some PCs or some, based on your system, welcome page, and click on the next. Then there will be, components which are you needed. So I'm going to select everything. It's by default, everything selected. So don't disturb that. Click on next, and it will ask you, location of these files going to be stored. So I don't want to be stored in a C and Bitnami folder. I want it separately. If you want, you can change. I want to, keep it here. I'm creating separate folder for it. And select the folder, click next, and it will ask few details. You have to give all the stuff. Make sure that you remember your login credentials and your password. So we have to give your real name and whatever. Okay, and you have to give your mailing address. It has to be functional, and you can create login ID. Okay, username, and you have to give password and 2 times to confirm it again. And please do remember that what are the credentials you are giving here. Okay, so you have to give what could be your site name. So I'm going to give my site name. So it is CNK library. So we're going to create a site for library. Next. See, in case, if you want to, keep it your site in a cloud manner, to host it to get a domain name, it will be helpful for you in that particular time. But since we are doing for learning purpose, we can be, ignore it, and I'm gonna uncheck it. Okay, clicking on next. So it's all set to install it. We have to click next. So here the status bar, it will take some time to install it. Hardly, almost, it's depending upon your computer and your laptop. Some of them will take 20 to 30 minutes. So since I'm telling you, depending upon your laptop or and the computer RAM, so normally it will take 20 to 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, we'll wait for end. Or 50% of installation is almost done. So see, while installation, we need it has to access MySQL and Apache. So it has to run in the background. For that, it will ask you your confirmation again 2 times to run the MySQL and as well as Apache. So when it asks for you again 2 times, it will, you have to give yes. You have to click yes in case if it is ask you. So let's see when it comes. I'll show you, when it asks. Until then, we'll wait for you know. So we are almost going to install it. So you can see it initializing the Microsoft database and waiting for the confirmation. So as I said, so the script will be written automatically in the background. So before that, it will might ask you to confirm to run it, your permission. So when it asks, you have to give confirmation. Okay. So you can see, it's asking to the permission to have to. It has to be, give it as a private network itself. So it is safe for that. So allow access. So it is shutting down Microsoft MySQL and reboot it again. Once it's done. So it's starting Drupal MySQL services. So you can see what's happening in the background. So now Apache is started asking you permission to allow to access. So we have to give allow access. So creating databases is may take a minute. So you're almost done. You are in a tip of your installation. So now the configuration of Drupal is happening. So now you can see it's all done. So completed your Drupal using the Bitnami stack. So it will ask you to launch the Bitnami once it close. Just click the finish. It will automatically open it. See, your Drupal is all, you'll get a page like this. So told earlier, okay. So there is a comment here also. So we're going to directly gonna access our Drupal page, which is we installed it. We given our page name also. So click access Drupal. So parallelly, if you want to check anything, whether your MySQL and Apache is running or not, so click here. So, or else you can go search for it in Windows, search for Bitnami Drupal stack. So since I'm getting it, yeah, that's it. You can search for it and open this Bitnami Drupal stack manager tool. Okay, if you click it, the window will, wizard will open for Bitnami wizard. So here you can see, manage your servers. So you can see it's MySQL and Apache web server is already running. So everything is fine and everything is going smoothly. So see, our page is ready now. Okay, we given CMK library. Okay, our page is ready now. So this is how we are going to install it. Install the Drupal with using Bitnami stack. So you want to know how to create page and customize it. We're gonna see one by one that one. Okay. Once your page is appear, you have to click login. You have to log in with your admin credentials. As I said earlier, while you're creating it, uh, uh, in Bitnami wizard itself, I told you to remember that your login credentials. So we're gonna give those credentials. So you might ask why we need to log in and all. If you log in means you will be the administrator for this. Since you're creating this site, you are get privilege to customize the site and to configure everything, other additions, deletions, to insert article or a report, content. You have to log in through your admin credential. By default, while you're creating Drupal, you will be considered as a first user. You can see here, your local domain and Drupal slash user slash one. One, it means that you will be the first person and considered as you are the administration. Okay. For some cases, you might need and all relate, all kind of work. You cannot do that. Okay. If you want to create another login credential means we can do that also. I'll show you how to do that also. So I'll explain the few content stuff. So if you're having menu, no home option, if you want other menus means you can directly go here. There will be edit option. Click edit menu. So it will take you to navigation page what you want to do. See, after the home page, we're gonna create our page with contact the or about us. It's about library. Click add link. So we're gonna give that menu link. So our next menu is about. So we're gonna give the linkage for this about page. See, for every page there, it has to be linked with the main page. Like here you can see Drupal slash admin and slash structure. It has to go by based on the node wise. See here the weightage will be depending on this one. Once I'll show you one by one. you have to give slash about. It's about the page will be opened as Drupal slash about. You can see the URL will be like this on Drupal slash about. If you want to give a description about this menu, you can give it. This is about our library. And navigation parent link will be, you can change it from here itself. See, some cases, if you don't want about to be in, next to the home page, you want to be in a account user account menu, we can do that also. I'll show you once we done in the main navigation itself. Okay. So I'm giving weightage to this one as 1. We have to remember this because while creating each page, you have to give number sequences to not conflict with one another. Okay. I'm giving weightage for it is 1 for page name is about or menu. See, you can see here we created a page. So we'll create another page. Contact us. If they want to contact us, means we have to give our contact details for any kind of institution. Contact us. Linkage will be, as I said, contact description. You can or contact it. So here I'm giving the main navigation itself. The weightage will be, hope you remember that we given 1 for about. Here we are giving weightage will be 2. So now you can see it. So automatically, if they associate or if any user want to contact you, means you have to they have to send the messages. So you can check it out. They can contact you. Okay. So if you don't want to be these menus to be here besides with home page, home menus, you want to be these options or pages to be here. That can be done through edit menu. See what are the menu link we were created. It will be available here. You can see, you can edit those stuff. So I don't want to be contact details to be next to menu. So I'm going to click edit. And I'm scrolling all the way to parent link. I'm selecting user account menu. So I'm selecting user account menu. I'm saving it. So now you can see contact us will be available here. So like that, you can add whatever requirement, how many menus are you needed, and you can create it. And if you want to be here, you want to place it here, you can do both the way. Okay. And if in case if you want to add any content to means click here, add content, article. So this is going to be, we're going to add our content about this site. Welcome to my page, library page. So library page, information. Okay. If you want to make any changes or alteration, you can do that here also. You can make it as a bold, or if you want to make it italic, you can do that. Or if you want to give any external link, you can do that also. You can use bulletin and numbers. So or else images, if you want to post any or import any images, you can do that also. I'm giving published. Click. If you want to view the preview, you can do that also. I'm directly giving save. So you can see. So you can see how the content is created here. Okay. So let's take the menus here. To manage our site. We are given so many content. If you want to be this content to be here, so, yeah, yeah. So content can be added by this, these menus, and despite if you created for many pages, you can directly go to this page, administrative page, log into your administration credentials. You can edit here itself, or you can see the structure, how the layout will be, and if you don't want to change any to remove any menus on meaning navigation, administration, footer. See, if you want to see footer details, you want to keep it something in footer, you can keep it. See, copywriter. So click on back to site. So you can see what are the copyright content or footer will be available. If you want to give the map details, location detail, or contact details, you can do that here also. Okay. And structure can be done, you can create a structured format of your website based on this kind of, you can go and explore it also. And we having another option here, appearance. Appearance is the layout and the themes we can be used. If you don't want the blue color themes, if you want to change it, you can change yourself also. The install new themes means it will take you to the themes which is you required. You can choose one, you can do that also. And if you want to change the already default this one, and if you don't want any colors means you can give by selecting here. Yeah. See, you can change see the changes based upon your banner color. So you can do that also. Or you have to selecting it and save my configuration. That's it. So click on back to site. You can see the banner is changed automatically. So I need to tell you one more thing. As I told you, we have to give the linkage for all the menus and application linkage, because we were given the Drupal/about. So wherever we given those information, it will take you to the respective sites or respective pages. See, I'm given contact us or as a linkage page /contact. So you can see here how it's changed. So that is how you have to, all things will be linked one page to another page by using Drupal. That is the, as I told in the earlier in the beginning itself, when you're having too many pages or too much of content, it is Drupal is the very much helpful for you to create user friendly and as well as dynamic websites. More helpful for you to link one page to one page very effectively and without any confusions, and not to damage any content which is your website is having. Okay, and when it comes to security also, it's very much on par only, and you can explore one by one. But configuration, system, people means you can create gives a create accounts for your anonymous users, how much they can see, if they visitors can only see it, who can register. Okay, you can based on that you can create. See, if anything happening means you want to trigger any mail notification mail address, you have to give here, so you can go and check it out one by one. So I'm the administrator. So if you want to add one more user, since you're creating one user, it will be always to advisable to create another login credential who can be backup for your work. So since you're administrator, you cannot do all the day-to-day works, right? So if you have, for in case you are a librarian, you're creating site, or you want to create another site, you don't want to give more access, but some part of access to that credential, so he can log into his personal credentials, and he can do day-to-day chaos stuff, means that can be possible. See, for example, I'm giving uh, dummy mail id, so I'm giving user 1, and the password will be, I'm giving some dummy password also. It's not accepting. The status will be active, and role is, if you want to be authenticator user, or if you want to him also be administrator, you can do your wish. So if you want to add his pic also, you can do a picture also, you can do that. So time zones, create new account. So you can see here, create a new account for user 1 also. Okay, so uh, here the reports option is available very much. So you can pull the report, how many of them visited your site, and what is the recent logs, messages, and field list, status report, and how many of them got access denied, how many of them page is not found. So this kind of analytical thing is very much advanced in Drupal when comparing to other sites, other CMS actually. Okay, so this is how the whole Drupal stuff. Let me try with another user login credentials. Say I'm logged out to editing mode. So now you can see this is how the page will be looked. Or in case if you want to change the logo, you can do that also through going settings. So I'm logging with another credentials. Yeah. So I'm now logged in with another credentials. Okay. So since I'm having administration access also, I can use it. If you want, if I want to change, make a change anything, I can do that also. See here, logo images. If you don't want default logo which is given by the Drupal, you want to change means you can do that also. All you have to, you are having logo means you can give directly to the web page or else to the, browse it from your local PC. You have to upload it and save the configuration. Directly it will show you your institution logo. But if you want to host it, your site in the, if it is intra means you can share your IP numbers, local host number. Intra you can share it, you can create it within your campus or it very easy. In case if you want to host your website in the website in web, we have to consider to getting domain name and the host name for this. You know, I'll explain you what are the, com, uh, in, companies were giving their uh, options to you to get your domain name, and we'll go by one. See, in case if you want to host your, your site as this site will be GoDaddy, and this guy is, very fair only. If you, in case if you want to get your domain, on in.com or in.store or .me or .co.in. So based on your requirement, you can contact these people, or you can host your website in the web. Or we having another one is namecheap.com also. So these are the market. You can find so many people like WIX and Wix and HostGator. We have so many options to host your website in web. So hope I'll this webinar and this session is very useful for you. Please try to try it yourself in installing it. So when you're practicing it, you will be come to know what could be the difficulty. And if you want to know more about Drupal, you can directly go and check drupal.org.com, and that we having manuals and so many stuff. You can get to knowledge. You can enhance your site even more and customizedly. Okay. And with us, and thanks for listening here. Thanks a lot.
Dear participants, registration and feedback link available in description, also in comment section. And the certificate will be distributed within 5 days because the daily limit in email, we can't able to send more than 100 emails per day. So everyone will receive the certificate maximum within 5 days. So now we'll discuss the questions asked from the participant with the resource person. Mr. Vinod?
Yes, Guru.
First
Hope
question.
I am audible.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
First question we received is Drupal compatible with 32-bit processor?
You mean to say, yeah, whether it's compatible with the 32-bit OS, right?
Yes.
Okay. See, the answer could be partially yes only. Because, why I'm telling the partially yes, you can install it, but will encounter error called, 2038 bug. I'll explain you simply. For example, if you take your PHP compliant with the 32 bit and your OS is 64-bit also, the error will be the same because uh, in 32-bit we can enter the articles or data will be between 2001 to 2038. Between these years only you can enter the data and all this kind of information. Hope you remember that in earlier there is a bug called Y2K
Yeah.
in the beginning of our millennium. Uh, what's the problem in that kind of era means people cannot enter the date or enter any input in the computer after the 2001 or 2000 prior to these dates. So in that period we had a problem called Y2K bug. So that the same kind of problem uh, will be there if you use 32-bit. But if you want use it, you can use it. But after 2038, you cannot be use any enter any data related or post any article in that. Okay, that's the answer for that. That is why I told partially yes.
Next question is Drupal available on cloud? Can we install?
Yeah, it's available in cloud platform also. In the beginning itself, in the Bitnami, while downloading it also, you can download as a cloud platform, or else you can try freely in the Google cloud. That is Google Compute Engine. It's free. You can if you have a Gmail account or a Google account, you can directly go to Google Cloud and you can enroll it for. And if you first time you are doing that means they will be giving $300 in freely to host your stuff, and you can get avail of it. Yeah, in Google Cloud. Okay, it's not mean that it's not going to be transferred to your account. Actually, it's going to be they're giving this much of amount to your Google account where you can use their product, and they used to call instance. If you want to install Drupal in your cloud platform in Google means we have to create a virtual machine that is called instance in a Google. First of all, you have to create instance and installing Ubuntu or anything. You have to create one virtual machine. Then you can run over there Drupal. That can be possible. Or else, if you want to do it in your desktop itself also, you can try that one also.
So the next question, some technical. While add the articles in Drupal, it shows one by one. Recently added articles showing in top. How to separate those articles as a menu? How to add the submenu in the main menu?
Adding menus and submenus in the articles related stuff, while you're adding the menu itself, you'll be having options, linkage and weightage and parent link. There will be the options, so many options has to be given. If you search in that one by one link, you have to give the main page, you can say main menu, and will be footer, note, and all this can be selected while giving the menus option itself. In that menu option, parent link, you have to select. For example, if I want to add any sub menu in the home menu, you have to select the home menu. So if you select home menu, it will be considered as a sub menu only, and if you save it, it will be comes under the home menu. Okay, that can be possible, and it will help you. Okay, hope I am answering.
Yeah. Next question. Drupal will play a vital role in future technology.
Sorry,
Yeah.
can you? Hello.
It's asking about is Drupal can play a vital role in future technology, like
Yeah,
their update.
yeah, definitely. See, in the presentation itself, I told that there are so many, institutions who are using Drupal as their website creation. For example, we are given the few examples of White House is using, and the London government and the France government also, to create their website. They are using Drupal as a platform. And if you might ask, in Indian case, I'll give you a few examples. What are those sites were created in India using Drupal? Even HDFC and Jawaharlal Nehru University Library, and even British Council Library, and India Today. These are the prominent institution and organization where they're considering Drupal as their website platform. So you can obviously there is a vital role in the technology in future also. Yes, Thiru.
Okay. So that's how we received. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for your very informative session, and all this. Are many people are appreciated by our feedback. I will send it to you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Thiru, and thanks to everyone for your time and learning it. And all the best for your future endeavor. Thanks a lot. Thanks.
Thank you. Dear participants, if you have any doubt, you can find the email ID of the resource person. Feel free to ask any doubts. And registration form, registration and feedback form available in description, also in comment section. Certificate will be distributed within 5 days. Many people are asking about certificate. Because of the daily limit in email, I can send only maximum of 100 certificates per day. So we are using more than 2-3 emails. So maximum within 5 days you will receive a certificate. Thank you. Tomorrow we have a session about Moodle. Tomorrow evening 4 p.m. Thank you, one and all.